Welcome, Divine Masculine, to a timeless reading of yours. Bear in mind, this is a non-gender specific reading. Whatever brings you here, there may be something here for you. Feminine and masculine energies are divvied between femininity, which has feminine and masculine energies, and masculinity that also has feminine and masculine energies, okay? Bear in mind that you have decided to check into a collective reading held by me 7th, and you are going to do your best to take all the bits and pieces using your discernment that resonate with you and leave anything with the reading behind that may not. In regards to me, again, I am 7th, aka Master 7th, however, go only by 7th. That reads these energies for you. If you'd like to know a bit more detail as to who and what it is that I provide, information in the description box below can be found. I am a master healer that provides remote wellness alignments and tarot intuitive insights such as this. Bear in mind there's also exclusive playlists in the description box to help you navigate through 2 channels that I run, which are sister energies. Pentacles. Okay. All right. You're very determined, but you don't know really what it is that you're fighting. It's definitely marriage. Marriage? Oh. Some, maybe? I don't know. It wasn't very clear, so it was, I don't know. It's half-ass message. Great. Jesus. Okay, so some of you with that, I think, are maybe dealing with a lot of deja vus, glitches, like, oh shit moments, or what the fuck, or wait, or huh, I'm here. That's the best way I can describe it, is like, it's like function, malfunction, function, dysfunction, function, operator, function, reset. Oh shit. Okay. Back to focus. There's too many people in your business. This, whoa. What the shit? What is it? What the? What? Just, hold on. Let me just, what is this? It's too many people. Who's who? Who the fuck is who? Too many people are in your business. Some of y'all are also not meditating, whatever that may mean for y'all. As in, y'all can't sit still. Once you've eaten your burger, there's like a twitch going on. Legs are bouncing like crazy. You can't stay still. You can't. It's no good. It's no good. So much fight energy. It's like, whoa, hello. Sorry. This plant's been getting some of my abuse through these readings. Oh, little teardrop. Little teardrop from the plant. Sorry. Not funny. We're not laughing at the feelings of the plant. Boy. God damn, grab something to drink. Not alcohol. Save it for later. You gotta figure out on your own whether that alcohol is doing you any good if you're guilty. Alright, anyway. Maybe some of y'all need a good cocktail. Oh Lord, there's too many people in this fucking narrative. Like, everybody's just what? there's lots of, not lots, but there's a great deal of stubbornness coming through here. Okay. You don't want to back down on some shit. You know, Ten of Swords. Because, I mean, you're on a fucking defense. Stop crossing goddamn boundaries. Oof, I felt that shit. Some of y'all are not talking about this shit. Like, this is like, ooh, tightness in the chest. Tight. Not good. Not good. Don't hold it in. Air punches. Air punches. Air punches. No, no, seriously, air punches. So good. There's too much standing on your feet. We're standing on your feet here. Someone needs to be a bit more attentive about their knees. Jesus, I'm just seeing a bunch of knees everywhere right now. Yeah, pay attention to your knees. I'm also hearing, like, when you do physical activities, like in regards of like gym exercises, like the position, watch your position, watch your form, watch those knees. Some of you, if you're going to sleep with your crystals on, like bracelets and stuff like that, don't. That shit is like blocking things here. The energy is blocking. Like some of the energies within your atmosphere is blocking true organic sunlight to make it its way to you. So I would suggest get the crystal. If that crystal has been on your body for most of the day, this is any piece of jewelry that has a real stone to it, okay? Fucking crystal. See if you can remove it at least for one night here to give you a nice little reset out of where you sleep, out of the room where you sleep. However, not in the bathroom. Yeah, there's just energies around you that are hindering your ability to attract things. All right, this negative energy around you is not necessarily just about your untapped traumas and things that you know need time in order to mend. This is about recognizing artificial light in your area, people that are very fucking close in your everyday and who actually may not have like the best intentions when it comes to really themselves, and it's bleeding through you and being just quote unquote sensitive, as like aesthetically, but esoterically in this sense. All right, your higher self is like, get it, bah. So this may require a lot of big steps. Okay, 2025 is not about the year of building. It's about the year of being able to watch things fall off for the wayside, on the wayside. Okay, people will naturally decide decisions that will break bonds. You will realize none of those decisions you probably made. Look at that, King of Cups. We've made a plan already. This is not of your doing. This is of your witness, all right? This is the things you've already traveled and seen here, all coming up through you being the King of Wands. You are someone who is emotionally intelligent. You're someone who's emotionally mature. Even if you argue with other people or they have other shit to say, there's ability within you for you to always fight as fair as possible. But you won't back down for certain shit that you don't need to. Seven of Swords. I can't stand that energy. Alright, sorry. It's my automatic tick when that fucking card comes out. Ooh, like I said, we don't have time for that shit. We don't have time for it. We don't have time. We don't. When I say we don't have time, we don't have time. When I said it's no time o'clock, it's no time o'clock. We don't have. We're just gonna keep minding my own business. We're gonna hit that bag. What bag? The invisible one. Okay, cause Lord, all itchies. The spirits are all over the board here. Okay. Come on. We don't have time for this. We don't have time o'clock. We don't have time o'clock. We operate on other time, and their time is not our time o'clock. I like that. Lord. If some of y'all are making some of these decisions, like I know that King of Cups doesn't make some of these decisions here, and some of these decisions will be made on their behalf, okay? But if you are ultimately realizing that some of your responsibility here is part of the ripple effect here, be mindful who is okay, I'm gonna use a little bit more cunning words. Or cutting, not cunning. Cutting. Don't fuck with the people who really want to ensure your success. That shit is not. Be honest with those people. Those people are individuals of sources of energies that will accept decisions that might not make them feel good, but they understand that just because they may not have positive feelings in regards to the decision that you make because it affects them, I think they're mature enough to realize on their own that, well, that was your decision. I am in the path of that reaction of that decision, but it was your decision, and you are not judged for those decisions. Those are the decisions that really shape an internal self, and that really could make the world of external whatever one that you are either in likeness or disliking to. Alright, anyway, so these are just cards from my deck. You have 3 of Swords and 8 of Cups. So yes, at face value there are maybe people, places, and things that, of course, I think it comes with life, the shit that's painful, right? And sometimes certain decisions are made on our behalf, and some certain decisions we make. And whichever whatever, whichever, whomever may always be in a reactionary consequence of that doing, of that trigger. Yet when it comes to the it affecting people, that's where we can kind of gauge whether or not that human being is a nice one, right? If they have empathy, if they have compassion. Where the ego comes in, the devil, and refines a sense of purpose, whether you understand that for yourself or not. Ace of Cups is as irrelevant as anything, because the only thing that really becomes telling is the journey of your life with the Nine of Wands and your perspective of it in the viewpoints of past, present, and future of self-perspective, where you feel like you've crossed your T's and dotted your I's of well-being and are okay with that story being the story being told, plus or minus some degrees of changes, because people always fuck up a good story, right? Right, clearing Virgo. So I think this is also about home life, clearing up that sense of space of home life, death energy, Pluto. Really being a bit more, I'm hearing the word grungy in the forms of how you take on the aspect of your living quarters, who you share it with, what is the energy reflecting back to you and showing up to that world a bit, okay? Not being as gray as it may be, adding a flash of color, not being afraid to add some flash of color. For those of you who have a lot of flashes of color and really want to always improve the atmosphere and the ambiance, that's great. It's amazing. However, be conscientious of artificial light being in competition with you, okay? Libra, balance, kind of like that, where you are, right? Where are you in your phases of life? Where are you in the possible changes that need to be made, the people, places, or things, internal dialogue shiftings, perspectives, truths that need to be unveiled, honesty that needs to be polished, communication that needs to be ended, communications that needs to be triggered. Like, what is it that you need to really put an end to? Like, you need to stop it so that no more. And some of you are waiting for that period to come. That's with that Justice card here, Libra, in effect here, saying this is multi-leveled bullshit that's clearing out. And it is more pushing for the likeness of divine feminine. Now, keep in mind, the divine feminine of divine masculine energy, okay? Because this is a quoted divine masculine reading, non-gender specific, but this is catering to the divine feminine energy of divine masculine, right? And divine masculine within this divine masculine energies are all the obstacles in the way that are the material alphas of, like, I got your back, just to surrender of myself. And that's all your inner dialogue, not just the symbiosis of the relationship you may or may not have, okay? With that being said, that's all that I have for you at this time. I'm wishing you a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are in the ether of this time and space. And may you keep flowing, growing, and glowing. Take care.